Life struggles, happy moments, bad times, and unforgettable memories.
Join us as we talk about our lives and share a laugh or two with us as we bring you along on our crazy journey called life.
Welcome
Welcome to
to
Two
Wives,
Wives,
One
One
World.
World.
Hey listeners, welcome back for another episode.
Hey guys, welcome back to Two Wives, One World, where we're here to dish all the scoop. Or wait, what's the phrase? We're here to
Spill all the tea.
Yeah, we're here to spill all the tea to you guys tonight, but not really. It is a Tuesday night. Nikki and I are both very tired. So if any of you out there are having the same type of week that we are having, just hang in there. You can make it through. Have some more of that coffee. Just stress relief. Nikki,
Or
how are you?
wine, or
Yeah,
beer,
or any of the above. Some chocolate milk, hot chocolate,
water.
water, hydrate. Anything you guys want. Do it. Take care of yourself. Nikki, how is the week going for you, girl?
Oh my gosh, it has been rough. So our dog, Joy, she has been having issues. She's prone to getting urinary tract infections so often. So Justin and I have been combating it with like Greek yogurt, blueberries. I use baby wipes and clean her down there very often. And we like started giving her these cranberry treats that help with urinary tract health.
Oh.
And all of that seemed to be helping her whenever she would get a UTI. So, like 2 weeks ago, it seemed like she was getting another one. So we started doing what we normally do. And it just didn't seem like it was getting better. It actually seemed like it was getting worse. So we scheduled a vet appointment and took her in. And they were like, yes. Well, I didn't have to take her in. I had to take a urine sample in. And basically they said, yes, she has a UTI, and it looks like she might have some crystals in her bladder, which is a start of bladder stones,
No.
which is not like life threatening, but it's not good at the same time. So we got her on antibiotics, and I was like, okay, she should be feeling better in like 1 to 2 days. This will be fine. Things will go back to normal. Well, they didn't. We were on day 5. No, today would have been day 6. And I feel like it was almost getting worse. Like she had will go outside and squat for like a good 2 minutes straight.
Oh.
So we just made an appointment today and took her, and they x-rayed her and everything, and she does have some bladder stones, but hopefully we got new antibiotics for her that should help shrink them. And because she's a girl, it's easy to pee out the bladder stones, where if you have a boy dog that doesn't,
Yeah.
they're like, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. Their track to the pee so boys go like this, like a C, and girls just go out straight.
Oh, that's good.
So for girls, it's easier to pee out bladder stones, where boys, it takes a while, and sometimes they get stuck and you can't get them, like, you basically have to just have surgery.
Oh no.
So Joy is on new antibiotics, and they gave us some pain medicine for her discomfort, so I gave her some pain medicine and her new antibiotics, and hopefully we'll be good in a couple days. But if not, we have to take her back to get her special food, which is what she'll be on for the rest of her life, basically. And then if that doesn't work, then we have to do surgery. So.
Oh, well, we're hoping all of us here at Two Wives, One World, which is me, and all of our listeners are giving Joy the bestest of vibes. Guys, comment down below and send Joy some good vibes and some prayers. We're sure she's going to be just fine. And if not, there's some great vets out there that'll just.
Oh, absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. How's your week been? Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, it's Cassius. How about work? How's work going for you this week?
Work has been not too bad. We're just, if you guys know anything about standardized testing, we are doing STAR testing this week. So I have been getting my students, getting them on their laptops or Chromebooks or iPads, whatever they have, and they are taking a math test and reading test for me. So I just sit there and watch them take their test, basically.
Cool.
But we finished that up today. Tomorrow and Thursday, I just have to make sure that we got everybody tested, and if not, test them. And then we don't have school on Friday, so I get a day off.
Whoop, 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 whoop. That's awesome. But girl, this week so far has been weird. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm very tired. I haven't been sleeping good. Nikki, I know you've been up late too. It's just weird. Like I just can't. I think I'm ready for bed, and then I lay there and I lay there and I lay there and I can't fall asleep. And it's just like, oh, the door was open. Okay, I guess it wasn't the door to this thing. But I can feel it tonight though. I'm probably gonna pass out. Like I'm very tired tonight. So,
Yeah.
other than that, though, doing good. Prepping to see Shad on the weekend and my dad. I'm excited to see.
Are they coming up?
I'm flying down to. We're flying to Florida for the weekend.
Oh, that's this weekend.
This weekend.
Oh my gosh.
It is. So I'm really excited to see my brother. I can't wait to see you, Shad. If you're listening to this, Dad, I can't wait to see you. I'm really, really excited to see you guys. And Mom too. Mama, I miss you guys. Nikki, I miss you. Like, I need to make a trip up home. I've been very homesick lately. I just need to come up and see everybody. And
I miss you too. It has been a struggle.
It has. So, and COVID hasn't made things any better either.
No, it really hasn't. Guys, wish Cass all of the fun in Disney World because I am so jealous.
Yeah, we're staying at Pop Century, and then Saturday we're going to Epcot. Friday we're hitting up Disney Springs, and I'm coming home Sunday. So it's going to be a quick trip, but I'm so excited to see them. I cannot wait. Like, I'm excited to go to Epcot, but like I'm most excited to see my brother and my dad. I cannot wait to see them. But Shad is probably not going to listen to this, but if he does, I'm not going to say what I was going to say because I don't want to ruin anything. But yeah, he has a little surprise coming for him that he doesn't know about. So that's all I'm going to say.
You're going to have to tell me about that when we get off of here.
I will. But yeah, I'm excited to see them. I'm not excited for the weather on Friday though. It's supposed to be 92.
Oof.
So I'm going to be burning up.
Make sure you put sunscreen on.
I'm not trying to burn. I do not want to burn.
You say you're going to burn up. You're burning up.
Burning up.
Burning up for you, baby.
Guys, if you're a Jonas Brothers lover, you get what we're talking about.
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot to tell you this. So one of my students the other day, whenever they need like a brain break or something, I'll pop on a Just Dance video and let them like dance. Well, they were like, oh, we know the Backstreet Boys and we listen to blah, blah, blah. And I was like, the Backstreet Boys? I was like, I used to listen to the Backstreet Boys when I was your age, like in elementary school. Yeah, I thought for the longest time that, I don't remember who they said. I thought the Backstreet Boys were the Jonas Brothers.
Oh!
Or no. She said, I thought Nick Jonas was in the Backstreet Boys. That's what it was. And I was like, you take that back.
Oh my gosh, that officially makes me feel like I'm kind of old.
Right?
I can't, like, I got goosebumps when you said I listened to the Backstreet Boys when I was your age. Because I can remember being young and talking about a band, and like my mom or my dad or somebody older than us is like, we used to listen to them when we were kids. So now that we're old enough to say that, I don't like it. That makes me very uncomfortable. So I just do not like that.
Oh, guys, real quick, we have a little visitor.
Oh, yay, Joy. Oh.
She's all snuggled up. She didn't get her afternoon nap today, huh? So she's tired, huh? But yeah, because she was at the vet, she didn't get her afternoon nap, so she's a little cranky.
She's so cute. Guys, I guess let's go ahead and get right into the first segment. It is What's in Your Cup. I'll go ahead and start us off.
Yes.
I have a very basic glass, but I've got some iced tea in here, iced coffee in this bad boy.
So tell us about your coffee, Cass, because you told me about this before the podcast, and I was absolutely appalled.
So I asked for an iced coffee at Taco Bell, right? Something quick, something easy I can bring onto the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I roll up, and they hand me the Taco Bell cup with 0 ice in it, and I'm touching the side of the cup, and it's hot. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, when she comes back to the drive-thru window, I'm going to ask for a cup of ice. So I said, can I get a big cup of ice just to dump this in? I'm sorry, but our ice machine's broken. I was like, So why I wanted to say, well, why didn't you tell me that when I ordered iced coffee? I would have got something else.
Right?
Like they really just gave me this coffee, but it was hot in a regular like Taco Bell clear cup. I was like,
Well, and the thing is, like, doesn't that water down your coffee then because you have to put all that ice in it?
yeah, it does. I mean, this is a tiny bit watered down, but I mean, it's still good, but
Man,
I mean,
that's crazy.
if I would have known that I was gonna have to put this in like my own glass and dirty dishes, I would have just drank some of my Starbucks that I have, the kind that we both have, the ice
Yes.
brew and the thing. I would have just done that.
So here's my question. Whenever you get coffee from Taco Bell, what do you put in it?
I did 2 sugars and 3 creams.
2 sugars and three
Yeah, that's
creams.
what I did to make it taste pretty good, but I didn't know if they had vanilla or caramel or anything. They didn't really say. They didn't really answer my question when I asked. So I guess next time I'll be going to McDonald's for a nice coffee.
Have you tried Wendy's iced coffee yet?
No, but I want to.
You need to. It is so good.
Man, Wendy's is coming in with a kill for the breakfast items.
Speaking of Wendy's, that is what is in my cup today. I don't even know if
Yes.
there's a Wendy's logo. Oh yeah, right
Oh,
there.
there we go. Nice.
With everything going on today, Justin and I just stopped at Wendy's for dinner, and I got a nice big sweet tea. It's like the size of my head.
Sometimes you just have to get some food. Like, you don't
Hmm
want to dirty the dishes. You don't want to take the time to cook. I totally understand that, girl.
So, a nice big sweet tea for me today.
Mm, that sounds good. I should have got that because if I would have known this coffee was as dumpy as it is, I would have just got. But anyways, Nikki, what are we doing tonight? Why don't you tell everybody what we're getting ourselves into tonight?
So, because Cass and I have both had a week from HE double hockey sticks, we are going to just have like a chill night. We're gonna talk about the Bachelor from last night, what happened, or I guess when you see this on Wednesday, it'll be from Monday night. Um, and we're gonna do a couple BuzzFeed quizzes because when in doubt, BuzzFeed it out.
Oh yes, when in doubt, take those quizzes and just clear your mind because we all need it.
Yeah, really. So, I guess with that being said, let's start talking about The Bachelor. What did you think last night going into it without spoiling who won yet? Um, who did you think he was gonna pick?
I thought he was gonna pick Rachel.
You thought he was gonna pick Rachel? I thought the same thing, but I really wanted him to pick Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle was off. Also, guys, sorry if you don't know by now, you should have caught up or whatever. But spoiler alert, just in case. Michelle was perfect. She was sweet, educated, kind,
Beautiful.
beautiful, daring. Like she was the whole package, and her and
Mm-hmm.
Matt looked chef's kiss together. I
Yeah.
mean, they were perfect. What I mean, I really liked Rachel. Like I liked Rachel from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. I remember you liking her.
But it was almost like Michelle came in, and at first I didn't like her, but then I saw their one-on-one, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really like her.
Mm-hmm.
So what? I mean, were you expecting anything that happened last night?
Um, yes and no. Like, again, guys, spoiler alert if you didn't watch The Bachelor and you're going to. I knew his mom was going to love both of the girls. Like, I just had that feeling. Um, in my opinion, I feel like she had more of a connection with Rachel, or not Rachel, more of a connection with Michelle. They just seemed like they bonded better whenever his mom was crying, Michelle would like put her hand on her shoulder and like she seemed like she genuinely connected with her. Where Rachel, it felt like she was just giving her rehearsed lines, basically.
Yep, I can see that.
Um, and then the thing that threw me off was whenever Matt's mom was like, love is not the end all be all. Like, what? Why do you think your son is on The Bachelor then?
Well, and she said about how feelings change, and I'm like, not if you're with the right person.
Yes,
You
agreed.
know?
That poor boy has so many daddy mommy relationship issues because he has parents that are drilling it into his head that he does not deserve love, basically. And if he does deserve it, like, who says they're going to stay with him?
Yep.
And that is not a way to, oh, no, that's not a way to encourage your children.
I think there's a certain, so for those of you that don't know about this, so Matt's mom, I'm pretty sure Matt's dad cheated on her and left her. There is a way to kind of tell your children, like, hey, you should avoid this at any cost. There's a difference between saying, hey, I care about you, just make sure you keep, your guard up until you trust this person, and straight up saying, no, this is gonna happen. Like, basically saying, like, if you're gonna give it a chance, just be careful because the feelings are gonna change anyway. And I was just kind of like, what in the world? Like, because before his mom said that, he seemed pretty positive.
Yeah.
And it's like the whole mood changed after that.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
It's insane. What did you think about, I don't know, are we gonna, okay, so guys, if you haven't watched this again, spoiler alert, what did you think about the jerseys Michelle gave Matt?
I thought they were the cutest thing. Like, in that moment, I can see why Matt kind of, like, freaked out, because it was like, okay, first of all, you're the Bachelor. You should know, like, what's expected of you at the end of the season. Like, they want you to get engaged. They want you to find the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. So I feel like Michelle giving him that gift shouldn't have freaked him out the way that it did. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that was kind of her, like, nail in the coffin, because whenever she showed him those, he was like, I can't do this. And I was so angry.
I know. I was like, are you kidding me? So why did you bring her to the final two then?
And, like, what person thinks of something like that? Like, I always want to be on your team, so I made us these cute little jerseys with our names on the back of them.
She's just an angel and deserves the world.
I just love her. Also, the episode where they did, where she introduced him to all of her students, I was like, that is the cutest thing ever.
So sweet. I was watching that and I was like, all right, yep, I like this woman. She's going places.
Yeah, and I guess we'll talk about that later. But what did you think about him sending her home?
I was very upset. I mean, I get it. If you don't have feelings, okay. But at the same time, you're on The Bachelor. You know what you're about to get at the end of the show. Mm-hmm. And don't string her along. Like, and the thing that really irks me is, like, he was saying things like, I could see her being my wife. I could see spending the rest of my life with her. I could do this and this and this. And it's like all of a sudden his mom said that and, like, snap. Like, Infinity Gauntlet, snap. Michelle turned into dust. He, snapped her away. Like, it made me mad. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like I said, okay, if you don't have feelings, that's fine. Not going to force it on there. But, like, you strung her along. Like,
yeah, 100%.
Like, and then he said, like, it wasn't a flip of a switch. Basically, he said, it wasn't a flip of a switch. So it wasn't like excuse me, you. It isn't like he came to the conclusion like that. So honestly, I don't know. I was mad about it. She deserved better.
100%.
I don't know. I don't know. I was mad.
I think it's so funny that, like, whenever I feel like the people of Bachelor Nation get so attached to these girls that they end up liking them more than they like the Bachelor or the Bachelorette.
They do. They really do. And honestly, I can see why. Because, I mean, we saw Hannah Ann in Peter's season. Mm-hmm. We saw Michelle in Matt's season. I don't really know if there's anybody from Tayshia's season.
I liked Ben.
Oh yeah, yes, because Ben, and I was cheering for Brendan.
But you know what? The thing with Tayshia's season was, and we both talked about this, like, she had such good guys at the end. Like, it didn't matter who she picked.
They were all good. Between Ben, Zach, and Brendan, mm-hmm. I mean, that would have been perfect for her.
Yeah.
So she was probably the best out. Because I've only seen Peter, Claire.
I'm so sorry about that.
Tayshia and Matt now. And out of all of them, Tayshia was the most unproblematic. Sweet, honest, great altogether season. Now,
Yeah.
Matt's season, I don't know. And we'll talk about, after we talk about the rest of what happened last night, ooh, we'll talk about what we thought about Matt's season in general. But what did you think about him just straight up telling Rachel, like, we're not going on a date today? And it wasn't even him, it was Chris Harrison.
I would have been pissed.
Oh, me too.
Excuse my language. But, like, I would have been so mad because the fact that, like, okay, so she knows that Matt had his date with Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, this was their last time to be together before he made his final decision. And the fact that he couldn't come tell her himself, like, he sent Chris Harrison to do that, made me so angry. And then what made me more angry was the way that Rachel handled it. Like, she sat there and whined like a little baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she legit threw a hissy fit.
It was kind of hard to watch, I'm not going to lie.
And I was like, how old are you again? Like,
I don't understand. Like,
get over yourself.
I don't know, it's nuts. But so, what did you think about what happened at the end?
It was the stupidest ending I've ever watched. Honestly, like, it was, I think I was doing other things besides watching the ending because I was like, this is so stupid. The fact that he was like, I don't want to marry you, but, like, let's date.
Yeah, like, will you be my girl?
You've been dating her for how freaking long? You knew going into this show what was supposed to happen at the end. It is different whenever, I'm trying to think who it was, Colton and Cassie. So with their season, they didn't get engaged because she didn't want to, but he only wanted her. So it was, like, different, I feel like. But I don't know. I just thought it was dumb. And I don't know. I didn't like Rachel at the end. I liked her a little bit, like, during the season, but, like, at the end, I just couldn't stand her anymore.
I know. I've got to be honest. I'm glad the season's over now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm ready to move on to bigger and better things. Oh, before we forget that, after the rose, or after the final rose, or whatever. I first of all, Chris Harrison wasn't there, which was crazy because we're all so used to Chris Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the host did a good job. I can't remember his name. I think he did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice to see Michelle again. I stopped watching before Rachel came out, so I can't really say anything about that.
So with Michelle, did you see the part where Matt came out to talk to Michelle?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so they had Matt come out and talk to Michelle, and basically what happened when Matt sent her home was he was just like, I can't do this, and walked out. Apparently she asked producers if he could come back up and talk to her so she could get, like, closure. Not so she could talk him back into being with her, but just for the closure, and he said no. So that right there made me so angry.
Why wouldn't you at least tell this person, like, hey, this is why. Don't let it weigh on you. Like,
So that made me angry and made me, like, see Matt in a whole different way. But with that, after that, Rachel came out, and if you didn't know, what happened with Rachel, this was like a month or two ago. Basically pictures surfaced of her going to I don't remember exactly what the name of it was. Basically, it's like an Old South party. And in the Old South, what did they have? Slaves. And the girls would dress up as, like, Southern belles, but, like, they were slave owners. And these parties actually got banned in 2014, but they still had one in 2018. I don't understand how that works. But Rachel went to it, posted pictures about it, and obviously people dig through your social media when you're on The Bachelor, and they found it, and that is why Chris Harrison wasn't on the show, because he defended Rachel, and people didn't like it. But basically, the host last night, I cannot remember his name. So I feel like it was something Ocho. He did an amazing job at discussing this with her. Like, he was not aggressive at all. Like, he just asked her, like, why did you do this? Plantation party, that's what it's called.
Yep. I'm look.
Um,
Oh, Emmanuel Acho?
oh,
Acho?
I think it's Ocho.
Emmanuel Ocho?
Maybe that's what it is. He did, I think he did such a good job.
He did, and I gotta say, he looked pretty good.
Yeah, I
He
agree.
looked good.
So basically he asked Rachel, you know, what do you think, why did you think this was a good idea? And she basically said, I didn't understand what it was at the time. I feel terrible about it now. I'm doing all of these things to try to, you know, make up for it and understand what it's like to be, you know, black in America, basically. And Emmanuel was like, well, what are you doing? And she's like, I could list for you all of the things I'm doing, but instead I'm going to tell you that people don't understand. And she basically talked around the question and did not tell anybody anything that she's been doing to make herself a better person and like grow from that situation. And I also checked out her Instagram. She looks like hmm, she looks like one of those girls that we went to high school with that have like the most perfect life,
Uh-huh. Yep.
and it's annoying because like I remember when Matt took her on that shopping spree date and she was like, "Oh, I never had money growing up. I never had nice clothes like
Yep.
this." Go to her Instagram people and creep on her because she definitely did.
She definitely, I'm looking right now. She definitely looks like one of those girls.
Yes. She played the cameras hardcore, and that's just my opinion. Maybe she didn't, but from what I see on her Instagram account to what I saw on The Bachelor, she 100% played.
Yep,
Like,
she is just one of those girls. Everybody knows what type of girls we're talking about. Um, yeah, I'm looking right now and she's in Upper East Side Manhattan.
yep,
Yeah, it's just she just looks freaking blue water beaches like
yep.
okay, girl, we see you. We see you.
So, after all that, they bring Matt out. Emmanuel asks them, "Are you still together?" Matt says no. Because he said, I think he basically said, I didn't realize how unaware she was of what it's like to be a black man in the United States. He's like, I didn't understand how desensitized she was to it, basically. And she was like, I felt like I tried to understand and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, but you didn't. So, and this is hard because, like, we don't understand it either because we're not obviously like in that situation.
Right.
And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I do understand it. I'm just sitting here trying to think from a human's perspective, how would I feel if somebody like I was dating said something bad about my race or my gender or whatever, even if it was 4 years ago, like there's still part of you that feels that way.
Mhm.
So they're not together anymore. Basically, Emmanuel was like, do you have anything else to say to her? And Matt sat there for the most awkward 3 minutes of my life and didn't say anything. You could tell he was trying to think of something to say to her and he just couldn't.
He was just like, I don't have anything to say. I
And
gotta watch that.
I feel like that spoke volumes for how he actually felt about it.
Oh yeah. Because
Um, oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, it's okay. I was just to say silence is sometimes louder than words.
Absolutely. And so Emmanuel was like, you know, give each other one last hug because you don't know if you're going to see each other again after this. And Rachel looked at Matt and he didn't stand up to hug her.
Yikes. That's
So,
awkward.
yeah.
Okay, so here's my next question. Was this after the final rose more awkward than Peter's final rose when Barbara
Maddie.
and Maddie were going at each other. Like, what did you think was more awkward?
Oh, definitely last night. I loved watching Barbara tear Maddie a new one
She did.
on national. I didn't like Maddie either.
I, I don't even know what to think about that situation. One part of me understands, and another part of me is like, but you knew what you're getting into. That's
Yeah,
the thing. You knew what you're getting into. So
absolutely. So then after all that craziness happens, we finally learn who the new Bachelorette is going to be.
and,
Cass, tell us, who is our new Bachelorette?
so
Oh, sorry, Joy.
there are two bachelorettes. There is Michelle and Katie, which I really liked Katie from the beginning.
I did too. She was
really
hilarious.
She reminded me a lot of myself. Like with the first. Never mind. I'm not gonna go into details.
But if you guys know Katie, like, you know what happened, basically.
Yeah, she just cracked me up in that first episode, and I like saw a lot of myself in her. So I really like Katie. I'm excited to see what happens with her. And Michelle, we're getting what we deserve. I'm so happy. Now, what are they doing about The Bachelor?
I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to find out, because I know Katie's season's gonna be in the summer and Michelle's season's gonna be in the fall. So I'm wondering if they're gonna do 2 Bachelor seasons back to back, or if they're just gonna do like normal 1 Bachelor season, 1 Bachelorette season.
So how, like, is it normal for like The Bachelor to start right after The Bachelorette? Like, is there usually time in between?
There's usually time in between. I don't normally between The Bachelor and The Bachelorette they have Bachelor in Paradise, which they haven't done for so long.
I want to watch that, especially now that I've seen the last 4 seasons.
Yeah.
I want to watch that. I am hoping for, honestly, for The Bachelor, I'm hoping for either Ivan, Ben, or what was the name of the what was his name?
Was he on Tayshia's season?
Yeah. I can't think of what his name was. He was Asian. What was his name?
I don't remember.
All right, guys, I'm gonna look it up real quick because he was.
So honestly, I'm still pulling for a Tyler C season personally. I love Tyler C from Hannah Brown season. He is. I mean, I'm married. I'm married, obviously, but I would apply to be on this.
Okay, Joe Park. Joe.
Why don't I remember what Joe looks like?
Let me show you.
Yes.
I really, really liked him.
I like Joe too.
I really, really liked him. There were a lot of really good guys on Tayshia's season.
Yes, I agree. And like, you could tell she picked from like the best guys for sure.
Oh yeah, Tyler C. Yes.
God among men.
I support that because ladies, just go look up Tyler C.
Tyler Cameron, in case you don't know.
Look him up. He's got a personality.
Yeah.
He's just a great person. But yeah, that, I think for now, that's going to wrap up The Bachelor.
Yeah, definitely.
I think altogether, do you think it was worse than Peter Weber's season?
No. I think Peter's season is still the worst so far that I've watched personally. Matt's season was pretty bad near the end, but like I would say the first, like, honestly, up until like the last 2 episodes, I was happy with his season.
Me too. And then I was just kind of like, okay, what are we doing here?
Because I was literally like, all right, Matt's got his crap together. Like, he is really like dedicated to this. And then, well, you know what happened because we already talked about it.
It blew
basically.
Up. But yes, guys, check out The Bachelorette. We don't know when exactly the dates are that it comes out, but we'll be talking about it on here. Nikki and I will be watching it. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see Katie, and I cannot wait for Michelle. Those are going to be 2 great seasons, I have a feeling. So I'm really excited about that. But Nikki, why don't we have some fun now?
Yes. I mean, talking about The Bachelor is always fun.
Yeah.
But, so Cass and I are going to do a couple BuzzFeed quizzes. The first one has to do with The Bachelor, and it is pretend to be a contestant on The Bachelor, and we'll reveal what deep, dark secret you'd hide from everyone on the show.
Yes.
Scandalous.
Okay, let's get this bad boy up. Okay. All right. Pick a drink from the open bar.
Ooh, we got champagne, margaritas, wine, or just water for me. I think I'm going to go with a margarita.
Good, does sound good. I'm going to go for also margarita.
Oh. Now, what kind of margaritas do you like? Do you like the lime ones or like strawberry?
Strawberry.
Me too.
Or pineapple. You know.
Oh, that sounds good too.
Do you like the frozen ones or do you like the regular ones?
Frozen.
Frozen. I like regular too.
Let it go, let it go.
Okay, number 2.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead, girl. Go for it.
Okay, which unique place do you want to travel to on your season? Rainbow Mountain, Peru, Lake Hiller, Australia, Kawachi Fuji Gardens in Japan, or
Ooh.
Golden Bay, New Zealand?
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh, I'm going Rainbow Mountains in Peru.
I'm gonna go to Lake Hillier or whatever it's called in Australia, guys. It's got a pink beach.
That is so cool.
So I'm gonna go there.
I love the Rainbow Mountains. That's beautiful.
It's Rainbow Mountain, Charlie. Okay. Anybody that was in middle school when we were in middle school knows exactly what video that is. What's your perfect one-on-one date? Facing a fear together, like skydiving, aka every date on Matt's season for some reason.
I feel like everybody got hurt on one of those dates.
A picnic on a scenic route, learning about local culture, or going to a sporting event and being on the big screen.
What if I say none of the above? I think I'm going to pick a picnic over a scenic overlook.
And I'm going to pick facing a fear together, like skydiving. Skydiving is on my bucket list. Oh. Go ahead, Nick.
Pick an iconic Bachelor Nation moment.
Oh, man.
We have Colton jumping over the fence. Champagne Gate, which is so funny.
Kelsey. Poor Kelsey.
What is the other one? My heart is gold, but my other thing is platinum. You can fill in what the other thing is. And then Barb. Just Barb. I stand for Barb. Mama Barb, hallway.
I'm going for Champagne Gate because I was cheering for Kelsey to win.
You were, and I was like cheering for her at the end too because I really liked her.
Yeah, I know, and I'm just, she was also one of the ones that, there's no reason why Victoria got picked over Kelsey. Anyways,
Yeah.
Which trait is going to help you win? Can we pick all of the above? No, I'm charming, I'm a hopeless romantic, I'm fun to be around, or I'm intelligent. So it's definitely not the fourth one for me.
Oh, Kelsey, more intelligent.
Well, thank you, girl.
I think I'm gonna pick I'm a hopeless romantic.
Bless you.
Yeah, Justin's sneezing. Bless you.
I'm gonna pick I'm fun to be around.
You are fun to be around. You're a good time. When will you reveal your deep secret? Seconds before the rose ceremony?
Ooh.
I'll sneak it in during a group date. During dinner after my one-on-one date? Are you kidding? I'm not telling my secret.
Ooh.
I'm going to say, are you kidding? I'm not telling my secret.
And I'm going to say on a one-on-one date.
I feel like that's where you should do it, if anything.
I mean, definitely not seconds before the rose ceremony. Finally, when you get sent home, what is your reaction? I'm smug. I sent myself home. I'm shocked. I really thought they were going to propose. Aw, Michelle. I'm belligerent. I deserve to be here. Or I'm sullen. I was head over heels.
All I can think of is Victoria.
Oh.
Queen Victoria.
Queen Victoria.
Oh man, she was something on this season. Um, I think I would say I was probably head over heels, and I'm just really upset about it.
I'm gonna be shocked because I definitely thought they were gonna propose. Oh,
Oh, mine's really bad.
oh! Okay, I'll go ahead and do mine.
Okay.
You were once engaged slash married. We all have relationships we don't talk about, but yours went a little further than most. You have a habit of giving and giving without ever taking, and that usually puts you in toxic situations you aren't prepared to navigate.
Oh my
What's
gosh,
yours?
that's great. Mine was you're currently dating someone back home.
Girl, what?
It happens every season. Someone comes on the show but still has a significant other waiting for them back home. And this season, it's you.
Ooh.
You're a little selfish, so you have a hard time letting go of things that please you. You're more than willing to lead multiple people on as long as it increases your chances of ending up with someone.
Oh my gosh.
I'm offended.
That is definitely not Nikki. For anyone that knows Nikki, you know that is not her. That's hilarious.
I would say
That
I'm
is
one of
great.
the less selfish people I know.
I 100% agree with you. I mean, there's not a thing you wouldn't do for any of your friends, you know? Dang, I feel very offended.
Bachelor Nation calling me out.
Is the Bachelor Nation trying to tell me that I'm going to be on The Bachelor one day?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe it's telling me the same thing.
Oh, we're both going to end up on the same season of The Bachelor. Um, okay. Let's see. Are we going to do the spooky one next, or are
Oh,
we doing the
let's do the spooky one next.
get us in the Halloween spirit, even though it's like 9 months away? No, it's not. It's what? 7 months away. Woohoo! It's almost spooky time, guys.
I'm
This
so
is not a
excited.
drill. Okay. You want to start, or do you want me to start?
I'll start. So the quiz is called If You Did at Least Half of These Things as a Kid, You Were Actually Kind of Spooky. So it says check off all of the things that apply to your child self. Okay, so the first one was Halloween was your favorite holiday.
So this says my child self.
Yes.
I don't know what my. I feel like it was Christmas. No.
Halloween was my favorite.
Now Halloween's my favorite, but I don't know if it wasn't as a kid. So I'm not going to check that one out. Okay. October was your favorite time of year.
Yep. You wanted your costume to be yeah. You wanted your costumes to be scary instead of cute.
Okay, I'm going to check that one off for me.
See, I won't check. Mine is not.
You had no problem trick-or-treating at houses with scariest decorations. That is true.
Same. You played dress up all the time. Yes, I did.
I feel like I like dressing up. I also like to dress shad up as a girl. You were a bookworm and especially liked spooky books.
Yes.
I really love spooky books.
Same. Okay, you loved Tim Burton. I still love Tim
We
Burton.
still stand Tim Burton. You had an obsession with The Nightmare Before Christmas and or Edward Scissorhands. I loved Edward Scissorhands. I still do love Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, you do.
Love Johnny Depp. Okay. Sorry.
I will not check that one because I actually only watched Nightmare Before Christmas a few years ago, and Edward Scissorhands I didn't get into until like high school.
Fair enough.
You wanted to be goth since you were like 6.
Can't relate to that one.
Yeah, I don't think I can either.
You knew a goth and thought they were the coolest person ever.
Yes.
Oh, I'm curious to know who that was once we get done with this.
It was one of my brother's friends.
Oh, okay. I thought it was somebody that we went to school with. I was like, who?
Oh, yeah, a couple of them too, though. If you guys didn't know, my brother's like 11 years older than me. So, like, all of his friends would hang out at our house, and they were obviously grew up in the 90s, and goth was a big, like, fad back then.
Sometimes I wish I knew what it was like to be goth. Like, I wish I could have been goth.
You basically were for a while.
Hashtag 2008. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Ouch. You were addicted to Goosebumps books. Yes.
Yes. You watched the Goosebumps TV show.
Yes.
Yes.
You watched R.L. Stein's The Haunting Hour. I don't think I did that one.
I didn't watch that one either. You watched Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I watched that.
I did not.
Ooh, this next one's hitting a little too hard. You watched some horror movies you shouldn't have seen at that age.
Yes.
Big yes to The Exorcist and the original It.
I watched The Exorcist too, and to this day, I still cannot watch that movie.
It's awful.
I cannot.
Terrifying.
Yeah, mine was The Exorcist and whatever else my dad put on because my dad was like a big horror movie guy.
Same.
Yeah. You thought witches, vampires, and or werewolves were real. They are real.
Yeah, duh. Have you ever heard of Edward Cullen? You believed you were one of the above creatures or tried to become one. No, but I have a funny story. I tried to become the Powerpuff Girls one night with my friend Miranda Martinez. Miranda Martinez, if you ever listen to this, you probably never will. If you remember whenever we trashed your grandma's kitchen and just put a whole bunch of crap in a pot and like sugar and like maple syrup and stuff, mixed it together, sugar, spice, and everything nice, and thought we were going to make the Powerpuff Girls? Same.
I almost want to put yes for this because I remember there was like a thing going around in school that was like, if you read the Twilight Saga 5 times in a row and then drink human blood, you'll become a vampire.
Oh my gosh, no!
I remember she wasn't really a friend, but she was like an acquaintance from school, was like, I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, whose blood are you gonna drink?
I'm dying to know I think I know who you were talking about. I have 2 people in mind that I think you're talking about.
We'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay. Okay, did I read that one or did you? I don't remember.
I think I did.
Okay. You routinely got in trouble for scaring your siblings or friends.
No.
No.
My brother scared me all the time though. You wanted your bedroom painted black.
I didn't.
I don't think I did either.
Your parents said no. I mean, I guarantee you they would have said no.
Same.
So should we check that one or no?
Nah.
Probably not.
You used your mom's eyeliner to give yourself raccoon eyes and black lips. That's gonna be a yes for me.
All right, guys, I'm gonna do this just to get in the moment.
Oh, yes! Get it, girl. I love this.
We're throwing it back to 2008.
How the heck did you just pull black lipstick out of nowhere?
I'm a psychotic, or whatever that's called. What are those called? Oh, a psychic!
A psychotic? Oh, man. Okay.
Here we go, guys. This is what I would look like if I was goth. But anyways. Oof. Okay. Next question. Where are we at? I'm definitely checking myself that one about the raccoon eyes, though.
Yes.
Okay. You liked Harry Potter and you were a Slytherin. I hated Harry Potter up until this year, and I'm a Hufflepuff, so I'm not going to check that one.
I am also a Hufflepuff. The parts of Disney movies that terrified other kids were your favorite parts. Yes.
I don't really think... Oof. I'm not gonna lie, I used to like watching that scene in the Tarzan. You know what I'm talking about, the kind of graphic part in Tarzan. I don't think I'm gonna check it though.
I checked it. I remember like there were a couple scenes in like movies that I was like, oh, that's not that bad, and a lot of kids were like, that's so scary.
That's awful. It's like
I guess this isn't really, well, I mean, it's on Disney Plus now, but did you watch Anastasia?
Yes.
You know the part where at the end Rasputin dies and like his skeleton shakes and all the flesh melts off of him?
Yes!
I thought that was the coolest part ever.
It is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
And a lot of people were like, that's terrifying.
Terrified other kids, and I'm like, you always thought villains were cooler than the good guys.
That's gonna be a no for me.
Yeah, no.
You gave your toys gothic makeovers.
I can't say I did that.
I didn't. I cut their hair, though.
This next one's got me a little shook. You tried to sacrifice one of your toys as part of a ritual?
Oh, I did not do that.
I'm scared. I did not do that.
Your parents played Monster Mash in the car all year round. No.
No. My mom played the Bee Gees all year long in Chicago. You told people that your school or home was haunted. I have told people that my house was haunted.
I have too.
I've done that one. Ooh.
I'm pretty sure my mom's house is haunted.
I think some creepy things have happened at your mom's house.
Yeah. I remember you and Melissa would go into our bathroom at night and say how creepy it was because, like, the attic door is right across from the toilet.
Yes! It was creepy.
The bathroom always freaked me out, too, but it wasn't the door. It was the shower for some reason.
Makes you wonder if there wasn't, like...
And that house would creak, and, yeah, no, there's something going on there.
Nope. Is this one you, Nick?
I think.
Okay.
You convinced your friends that ghosts and monsters were real. Ghosts are real.
They 100% are real.
If you don't know that, we actually have a podcast where we interviewed a paranormal investigator. Go check it out if you haven't yet.
Yes, check it out. Thank you, Lou, again for that. Other kids thought you were weird / creepy. They definitely thought I was weird. Maybe not creepy, but I 100% was weird.
I don't know if I don't know. I'll check it. I'm sure there were people that thought I was weird. Other kids were genuinely scared of you.
I don't think they were scared of me. They just laughed at me.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Childhood trauma coming back a little bit.
# trauma. You wanted black hair really badly if you didn't have it naturally. I did not want black hair.
I did. So funny story, one morning before school, I that spray hair stuff, like the color spray. Mm-hmm. I sprayed my hair black right before school, looked in the mirror, hated it, and tried to wash it out before school. And I'm pretty sure I had like black all over.
Oh my gosh.
It was not a look.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. It was bad.
Oh my gosh. You tried to cast curses on people you didn't like.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I have tried to do that.
I don't think I did.
You tried to make a voodoo doll.
I feel like I did.
Okay, that makes me feel
a voodoo doll.
That makes me feel less bad about the curse thing.
You believed in ghosts.
Still
I still do.
You believed you could see / communicate with ghosts and they were your friends. I kind of agree with that.
In my older years, yes, but in my younger years, I don't really.
I don't know if they were my friends. Hi, baby.
You loved any food that turned your mouth blue or black. Yes, baby bottle pops.
Yeah. You howled at the moon at least once?
I don't think I did.
You know what? I want to say I might have, but it was like a joke. Like, I wasn't serious about it. Like, I howl at Joy all the time. Which, Joy is now awake and sitting up in the chair. And she's so cute. Say hi! Look up here, look. Say hi, podcast. You're such a good girl.
That's so cute. I remember when she was a little puppy. You listened to your older siblings' My Chemical Romance or Evanescence CDs.
Yes. 100%. You listened to your parents' Black Sabbath and The Cure albums.
I did not.
I don't know if my mom listened to Black Sabbath, to be honest.
I gotta be honest with you, I can't really think of any Black Sabbath songs. I'm sorry for anybody that's a Black Sabbath fan. I just can't think of any. You wanted to go to Hot Topic every time you went to the mall. Yes.
Yes. Again, your parents said no.
No, my parents let me in there.
Yeah, I think my parents did too.
But that's back when freaking Hot Topic was scary.
Yeah, that's true.
Now it's like pop culture, which is fine, but and finally, adults routinely asked you to please just be normal.
I don't think my mom ever said that to me.
No, my mom never did. So I guess let's see our results.
Show me my results. What'd you get?
You checked 18 out of 44. Pretty spooky. You definitely had spooky traits as a kid and preferred darker activities over playing with dolls and Legos.
That's what I got too. But I checked 22 out of 44.
Ooh, okay. I wonder what would happen if we checked all of them.
I saw some go. I don't know. I kind of want to like go back and do it and try it.
Right, and just see what comes up.
Why isn't it clicking? There we go. Do. Joy, your breath stinks. So like, what is the creepiest thing that you think you did as a kid?
Creepiest thing I did as a kid.
Like, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I used to go like ghost hunting with my cousins in their shed behind their house.
Ooh, oh, I remember this. My dad took me across the street from where my grandparents live, up this little hill. There's like this like little small cemetery. And I remember him taking me up there at night, and it was so creepy up there, but I just remember being a kid and just loving it.
Really?
Yeah, Dad, if you listen to this, let me know what cemetery that was, because that was freaky. Also, guys, I just want to say, why don't they make vanity seats more cushioned? Because my butt is aching.
Right? I feel that. I'm still currently checking off boxes.
I'm dying to know what happens.
And last one. Show me my results. You checked 44 out of 44 on this list. Super spooky. You were a super spooky kid destined for gothic greatness, and now you're probably spooky for life.
That is very spooky.
All right, Cass, tell them what our next quiz is.
All right, up next we have. Does it matter which one we do next?
What's that?
What are we gonna do? Does it matter which one we do next?
No.
Okay. Up next, we're doing make a playlist, and we'll reveal which Disney villain you are most like. I am excited about this one.
Yes.
It's gonna be a good one. Okay. Do you want to start us off?
Sure.
All right.
Pick a classic 80s song to start off the playlist. What's Love Got to Do with It by Tina Turner, Just Like Heaven by The Cure, Control by Janet Jackson, Like a Prayer by Madonna, When Doves Cry by Prince, Africa by Toto, Under Pressure by Queen, Heaven is a Place on Earth by Belinda something, Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks. Ooh. I really like Africa, but I'm also debating on What's Love Got to Do with It.
I'm going to pick When Doves Cry by Prince, because that's my favorite Prince song.
I'm going to do Africa by Toto.
Oh, that is a classic. That's also Shad's favorite 80s song.
So good.
Pick a song that was huge in 1999. Doo-Wop by Lauryn Hill, Heartbreak Hotel by Whitney Houston, That Don't Impress Me Much by Shania Twain, No Scrubs, TLC, Genie in a Bottle, Christina Aguilera, Livin' La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin, Slide by Goo Goo Dolls. How's that song go?
Slide. No, that's not it. I don't
Believe by Cher, or the I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, I do love Believe. Do you believe in love after love?
Do you believe in love after love? Okay, I'm gonna pick. I really want to know what Slide by the Goo Goo Dolls sounds like. Let me see.
I'm gonna have to go with I Want It That Way. I was really between that and Genie in a Bottle. Oh!
Sorry about the copyright.
Oof.
I'm gonna pick Slide by the Goo Goo Dolls.
The Goo Goo Dolls. What are you doing?
Ooh, here we go, girl. Here's a good one. If you want to say this one.
Oh yes, pick a summer hit from the 2010s. Hot Girl Summer by Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. This Is What You Came For by Calvin Harris. Last Friday Night by Katy Perry. Get Lucky by Daft Punk. Despacito by Justin Bieber and that other person, I don't know how to pronounce his name. One Dance by Drake. I Like It by Cardi B. Lean On by Major Lazer and DJ Snake.
Ooh.
This one's hard.
I'm going to pick.
What is This Is What You Came For?
Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning.
Strikes every time, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Last Friday Night.
What was Lean On by...
Oh, we need somebody to lean on.
Oh, I love that song. But I don't know if I'd pick it over Call Me Maybe. Like, Call Me Maybe was so iconic.
It was popular. Oh, look, I even got the emo side thing going.
Side part. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna go Call Me Maybe.
Call Me Maybe was a very close second for me. Ooh, oh no, this one's gonna put me in my feels. Now pick a 2000 song that brings back memories.
Oof.
The Middle by Zed and Maren Morris. Teenage Dream by Katy Perry. All the Stars, Kendrick Lamar. Bang Bang, Jessie J. We Are Young, Fun. High Hopes, Panic at the Disco. We Found Love, Rihanna. Finesse, Bruno Mars, Cardi B. And Somebody That I Used to Know by Godier. Oh man, this is a hard one.
Oh, I'm between Teenage Dream and We Found Love. You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream.
In a hopeless place.
I feel like I should pick that one because, like, it does bring back, like, a lot of feel. What is All the Stars, Cass? I'm not sure how that one goes.
Let me go. All the stars are broken. All the stars are something. All the stars. All the stars. I don't actually know the words.
I don't think I know that one.
See, that song doesn't remind me of high school at all because it's fairly new. So
True.
I'm gonna pick whatever one you don't pick because I'm in between the two.
There's somebody that I used to know too, like.
I know, and We Are Young. Honestly, that one brings back memories too.
I'm gonna go Somebody That I Used to Know.
And I'm gonna go with We Found Love. There's a person that song reminds me of.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, is this one yours?
No, go ahead.
Pick a classic I'm guessing alternative song to add to the playlist. 1979 by the Smashing Pumpkins, Wake Up by Arcade Fire, Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon, Bittersweet Symphony by The Verve, Mr. Brightside by The Killers, Beverly Hills by Weezer, Celebrity Skin by Hole, Closer by N.I.N., Nine Inch Nails. Wow, that took me a second.
Woo-hoo.
Only Happy When It Rains by Garbage.
I didn't know I had a song. Okay, I'm between two. I'm between Sex on Fire and Closer.
I'm between Sex on Fire and Mr. Brightside.
Have you ever heard Closer?
No, I haven't.
We're gonna play it after the podcast. I don't play that song in front of children. I'm gonna go with Sex on Fire.
I'm gonna do Mr. Brightside.
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, pick a hit 2020 song you just couldn't get enough. Say So, Doja Cat. Everything I Wanted, Billie Eilish. Savage by Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce. Physical, Dua Lipa. Blinding Lights, The Weeknd. Adore You, Harry Styles. The Box, Roddy Ricch. Circles, Post Malone. And Rain on Me by Lady Gaga. This is a good.
Oh. I really do like Say So. Didn't even notice your punch was about to roll.
You got to keep your focus. I'm gonna go with "Adore You" by Harry Styles.
I knew you were gonna pick that.
Listening to that song.
I'm stuck between "Rain on Me," "Circles," and "Say So."
They're all great songs. Circles is the Post Malone song that Ryan bought on iTunes.
Really?
He is not a pop. Well, Post Malone's not really pop, but Ryan. I think that there's a Post Malone song for everyone.
I love Post Malone. I'm gonna go "Say So" by Doja Cat.
That's a good song.
Alright, and finally, pick a 2000 song that always makes you want to dance. Oh, this one's gonna be good. Hey Ya by The Outkast, Toxic by Britney Spears, Hung Up by Madonna, Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie Minogue.
Can't
Minaj.
get you out of my head.
Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado and Timbaland. Crazy in Love by Beyonce featuring Jay-Z. Rock DJ by Robbie Williams. Lady Marmalade by Christina Aguilera, Maya, Pink, and Lil' Kim. And She Wolf by Shakira. Shakira.
Shakira. She never make you want to dance like that. That's definitely not the words. Like a man. Como se llama? Si, portito.
Shakira.
Those are not the words, by the way, people. I was just guessing. Oh, I'm between a couple. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I'm gonna go Toxic by Britney Spears.
That's a good one.
Because every time it goes.
I'm gonna go for Hey Ya.
Oh.
Hey Ya.
Oh.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I got Gaston.
My man's.
So you're a persistent, dedicated person who never backs down from a challenge. You're also someone whom others look for leadership. Sure, you can be a little vain sometimes, but that's part of your charm.
Okay, I got Yzma.
Ooh.
You're a fun-loving person with a magnetic personality that draws everyone around you. And while you enjoy being a goofball, you also know how to be serious and work to achieve your goals.
Accurate for you.
I'm a little attacked right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, should we do the last one?
Yeah, last one.
Let's do it.
And it's sort of weird, but we know what your college major will be based on the house you design.
I'm excited to see if this gets it right.
Me too. Should we tell them they probably know what my major is, but yeah. I majored in early childhood education with a minor in special ed.
Queen. I majored in communications with a concentration of digital media.
Nice. I don't know if they'll get those exactly, but we're going to try.
All right.
Oh, go ahead.
First, pick an exterior. Okay.
I think I'm going to go with that first one.
That's modern. Like, that's pretty.
Yeah, and it doesn't look haunted. I'm not going to lie, the other ones look kind of haunted to me.
I'm going to go for the bottom right.
Oh, that one's pretty.
Okay, pick a living room. Ooh.
I feel like I'm very modern because I'm going to pick the second one.
Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. I'm going to go with the last one again.
Which one was the last one?
The bottom right.
Oh, that's pretty too. All right, pick a kitchen.
Ooh.
This is hard because Justin and I actually want to redo our kitchen. And I'm like, what would I actually pick?
Gosh.
What would you pick?
I don't know. I'm taking a BuzzFeed quiz to see what my college major is.
Really?
Yeah.
You already went to college.
I know. I'm going to see if it gets it right. I'm going to pick the very last one.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm still on the podcast.
I know.
Go ahead.
The Glee main character. The boy, what's his name in real life?
Finn Hutt. In real life?
Yeah.
Corey Monty.
Corey Monty, okay.
Why?
A friend wanted to know, that's all.
Who? Oh, okay. Why? We
were talking about it.
Oh, okay.
But, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, no problem.
Ooh, I don't know. Honestly, I would take any of these kitchens.
I like the last one a lot.
The last one's really pretty. I'm going to go for the second one.
Corey Monty, Justin. Monty. You said you're going for the second one?
Yeah. Even though these bedrooms are good too.
Oh, I know. I love the second one with all the windows.
Me too.
That's what I'm going with. I'm picking it.
But I'm going to go for the third. I don't know. I really like that second one too. But I also like the fourth one. I'm going to go for the fourth.
The fourth one?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Pick a kid's room. It has 3 kids' rooms and no thanks.
No thanks.
I'm going to go for Honestly, the second one.
The second one?
The second one.
I was looking at the second one too. It's so cute, but I think I'm gonna go with the third one.
That is a cute room for a kid.
It is. Oh, my favorite. Pick a bathroom.
How am I supposed to pick? These all are beautiful.
I also want a new bathroom.
Girl, my bathroom is outdated. We have a pink toilet seat. Like a pink toilet, a pink bathtub, and a pink sink.
That's awesome. My bathroom's just really tiny.
I'm gonna go.
I think I'm gonna pick the first one.
I'm gonna pick the fourth one. With the bottom right, I really like that one. Ooh, pick an extra. A movie theater, a bowling alley, a greenhouse, or a pool.
Pool. I want a pool so bad.
Oh, this is so wrong.
Mine is very wrong too.
Mine's very wrong. Mine's agriculture.
Agriculture.
You're going to major in agriculture. You're very in touch with nature, false, and appreciate the simple things in life. You're going to love spending your days learning more about the world around you, false. That is not what'd you get?
Nursing.
Nursing.
I would throw up and probably pass out every day of my life if I was a nurse.
See, I thought I wanted to be a nurse for a long time, but then I realized I was not good at science.
I just don't like needles or blood.
Yeah.
But it says you're going to major in nursing. You're caring and empathetic, and you can't wait to dedicate your life to helping those in need and making a difference in the world. Which is true, but I didn't go for nursing. I went for teaching.
Interesting. It's very interesting.
Oh, man. Well,
that was good. I hope you guys enjoyed those quizzes. Check them out. BuzzFeed, of course, is on there. They have a whole bunch of different... Why does my hair look like this right now? But anyways, they have a whole bunch of really good quizzes on there. If you guys are bored or you need something to pass time or you just want to have some fun taking quizzes, check out BuzzFeed, the quizzes section. They have a lot of really good ones, basically for any type of subject too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So check it out and have fun.
Yeah, and Cass, I really don't have a rant of the day because I feel like my whole life has just been a rant lately.
Same.
So I think this week I'm going to skip rant of the day unless you have one.
I do.
Go ahead.
My rant of the day is why are there only cute bras in the small sizes?
Yes.
I went to Target yesterday and I was looking for a cute bra and all they had were the tan and the black and the white, which there's nothing wrong with a cute tan bra or a black bra, but there was like this lacy cheetah bra and I was like, this is so cute.
Yeah. Now that you said that, I thought of a rant.
What is it?
Why don't they make underwear for small butt girls?
Yes!
Cass and I were just talking about this before we got on here. Like, it is so hard. I mean, neither of us have big butts, and it is so hard to find underwear that do not roll down, do not fall down, do not, just not work. And it's it's so annoying.
It really is. It's awful. And if any of you out there know of some brands of some underwear that don't roll, hit us up.
Yeah, definitely.
We are in need.
But guys, we have been on here for a minute and almost an hour. An hour and almost 17 minutes. So I think we're basically gonna wrap her up for tonight.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful as always, Cass.
Aw, it's always great whenever we get to spend some time together.
It really is.
But we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I was so aggressive with that.
You better enjoy it. It's the black lipstick.
It's making me feel edgy.
But you guys know where to find us. We are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can find our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Beaker, whatever it's called. We really need to figure that out. Anchor, all of that good stuff. Thank you, Anchor, for being our go-to for our podcast. We also have a YouTube channel where we post weekly vlogs, and we also post the video of our podcast, which sometimes the videos are nicer to watch than the actual just voice audio podcast, because sometimes we show like makeup and stuff that we do. But definitely go ahead and give us a subscribe on there if you enjoy listening to our content.
Yes, give us a like, give us a subscribe, comment, let us know what you think. As always, it's been a great night, Nikki. You're the coolest. I couldn't ask for a better co-host. But yeah, guys, with that being said, have a good rest of the week. Be safe, be careful, love each other. And yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I guess with that being said, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Cass, and you know what you're listening to. Two Eyes,
One World. Talk to you guys next time.
Yeah.
See ya.